Anyone who's familiar with this topic, I'm invested in it. Like I said, I'm almost walking distance from Gaza. So it matters to me. My survival depends on me understanding this topic really well and not getting things wrong. If I hold opinions like Dave Smith, I die, my family dies. So I don't have the luxury to misunderstand things, to misread my enemy the way that a lot of these people do. This is life or death for people who live in Israel. You could observe every individual you listen to on the web, on social media, on podcasts, how they think, their modality of thought, the level of coherence, where they may be contradicting themselves, how they go about correcting themselves, do they ever check themselves, so on, so on, so on, and so forth. You could also observe to understand their behaviors, what triggers them, when their ego kicks in. You can see it so clearly, for example, with Dave Smith in that conversation. He doesn't like the whole argument of authority, which we're going to get to momentarily as we start looking through this video. It doesn't take away from individual arguments, but there's a reason why certain groups of people in certain camps agree with each other and think a certain way. And once you start understanding that certain people intellectually belong to certain groups, not because they want to, not because of nothing emotional, it's purely as an outcome of their intellectual current prowess. And by the way, intellectualism could be built. So they could leave a certain camp and level up if they truly desired to. But the place you are intellectually at any given moment is essentially a reflection of your current intellectual prowess. So people like Dave Smith, the fact that he falls into the same intellectual camp in my mind as Cenk Uygur and Abby Martin and those types, Francesca, tells you where they are holding intellectually. That's a long and huge drawn-out preface for this conversation and topic in general, but I think my listeners might find that interesting to observe and explore as these things continue to unfold.